What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be taking a look at a title called 33 Immortals, and this was kind of a game that came out of nowhere. It didn't really feel like it got that much press to me. It just sort of, I didn't even find this through my email, I didn't find this through scouting or anything else. I was just kind of passively looking at Epic the other day because I realized I hadn't looked at it in like 2 years, and I saw this title on here, and it looked really, really interesting, and I'm happy to say that after playing a round or two, I think it is actually one of the more interesting games out there. I've seen other indie developers try to make what this game is, but none of them have pulled it off because they didn't have the pull, the sway, the clout, the server infrastructure, and all that kind of stuff to actually make the whole thing happen. So today we're looking at 33 Immortals, which is a condensation of raiding in an MMO. Except that they've combined it with Hades-like tactics and Hades-like open-world mechanics while you're running around, and you'll see what I mean in just a minute. This is a difficult game to explain to people, but basically we are the servants of heaven diving down into hell alongside Dante and a bunch of other characters from mythology to slay great demons and bring back treasures so that we can delight heaven, or whatever our motive is. I don't really know. And so when we go into the game here, we're going to be in with like 35 players, and we all are on an open world map, and the goal is to do as many objectives as you can on the map together. This is a cooperative game, so that you can bring on the Ascension, which allows you to attack one of the thrones of hell, fight a big boss, and along the way you're going to be putting together a Hades-like build. Every single player in the round is going to be doing that, and there's almost kind of like this time management aspect to it, where if you don't work fast, other people gobble up all the resources and they become sort of the champions of the playthrough while you're just helping out with ads and whatnot. But if you get on top of it, you become kind of the biggest badass on the team who everybody rallies around. I think there's some really interesting ideas inside of this game, and it's not really particularly a complex game, but I think we're gonna have a good time here today. So without further ado, let's dive on into a round. I've got the link for you down below in the description. So far from what I've played, the only thing that I can really count against this game is that it's on Epic, but that's actually maybe a good thing. I mean, I would rather it be on Steam, you know what I mean? But Epic does have a very large online support group. They've also got it linked up to Xbox Live and PlayStation 5, so I don't think there's going to be a problem with players anytime soon. That link is down there if you wanted to check it out. The game is $19.99 right now. That's what I bought it for this morning. This was not a press copy. I paid for it out of pocket. You'll also find a bunch of other Nerd Castle links down there just in case you wanted to hang out live. But let's begin our Ascension. So let's take a look at the map. Alright, so on the map, all of these little guys right here are other players. There's monsters around. There's also going to be little shrines and things that we can interact with that will give us various challenges in order to make ourselves stronger or heal ourselves or get new equipment or something like that. But I am all alone right now where it spawned me in. Killing monsters will accord you with like this ink-looking stuff. It's a level up. Once you fill up this meter, you can go to a level up shrine and you can make your character stronger. On top of that, there's going to be other things around on the map that you're going to want to interact with. I don't know if we're stopping and fighting right now, or where is everybody? Let's go get with this group over here. We need to be like in a team stack right now for us to have effective farming. And unfortunately, we got spawned a long way away from the rest of the party. These guys are all doing something down here, and I'll feel a lot safer while we're in this little nook with all of them. There are multiple different weapons you can play around with in this title. It is in early access, so the game isn't done just yet, so I'm guessing there's going to be more weapons and more interactions and more stuff that you can do as the game completes itself. But for right now, I'm playing as a rogue. I've got daggers. I found the rogue to be the smoothest feeling gameplay out of everybody, so that's kind of what I went with. I value like seamlessness when it comes to the classes that I play, and rogue felt the best to me. Everything else felt kind of chunky, I suppose. Casting, great swords, all that kind of stuff sort of felt like they were a little bit slower in my eyes. That's a level up shrine. When we fill up this meter, we can level up one of our stats. You also get metagame progression as you do things. This game comes stacked with a ton of achievements, and each of those achievements will level up your account, and as your account levels up, oh good, we've got bombardment coming on in. Every now and again, the focus of hell is on you, and you've got to avoid like all these fires and bombs and artillery strikes that are falling on in. Where is everybody else? We got a couple of people down here at the gate. Let's see if we can get into this chamber before everybody else does, because these chambers right here are ultimately the big goal. We got in, good. So doing these chambers right here, oh, I don't have any keys. It doesn't matter. Oh no, the door's closed. Okay, well, if I had keys, this chamber would be useful. Alas, it is not useful, so I'm just kind of taking up a spot for somebody else that could have got loot. But after we finish killing off all these monsters, these chests are going to open on up. Sometimes you need a key to open them, so I'm really hoping I don't need a key this time around. And each one will give you a relic, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a Binding of Isaac style relic that makes your character play different or hit harder or have a whole bunch more HP or crit or something else like that. So let's churn our way through some mobs here. Controls in this game feel pretty decent to me. I haven't really had any problems with it. I do find that some classes and some attacks, after dodging, do have sort of a concatenation, sluggish feel to them before it releases your character to move again after the attack cycle concludes, but it hasn't really been that big of a problem. On the plus side, while we're in here, I am definitely going to level up while we're running around. Controls in this game, really simple. That was the thought that I was working on. Let me get back to it. So controls, really simple in this game. You've got left click, which is a speedy attack. You've got long hold left click, which is going to give you a heavy attack. You've got right click, which is my little dash right there. You'll see under my character, there's like a little meter. When that meter fills up, my dash attack does maximum damage. And then from there, there's also a meter in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen that looks like it's got a breaking bone inside of it. That's a team attack. As you deal damage to enemies, that meter fills up. Once it maxes out, you can set up these little sigils on the ground that if other players stand on them and interact with them, you'll do a super attack, or you'll get some kind of buff or some other kind of like spicy thing that makes you more likely to win and makes your team stronger. I'm gonna keep just like hacking away at this dude. Ooh, got him with the big attack right there for 463. Man, he wants this guy down here bad. He wants him super bad. I'm gonna dash out, get him with a, ooh, 936 on that one. As long as you maintain your combo, your crit chance goes up as well when you're playing as daggers. So I have found daggers to be just absolutely fantastic at isolating and eliminating really thick and chunky enemies. The stuff you see falling on the ground is currency. Oh, this one's not locked. Nice. At least I get one chest. That's good. I don't have a key on me, so I can't get the other one. But we got the oxidized flagon. It makes all of my attacks inflict weak on the enemy, thus lowering the amount of damage that they deal. I need to get out here and I need to spend some of these bones. I've got a level up too. Where's a level up shrine? Let me go to a level up shrine over here. I'm going to level up my attack. You have a choice of 3 different things that you can level up. It's attack, HP, and the third one, I haven't bought it yet, so I don't know what it does. So I couldn't tell you what the third one. I'm playing a rogue, so I figure it's probably a really good idea that I hit like a truck compared to everybody else. That seems to be my job. And then from there, we also got bones out of the various urns and things that we've destroyed along the way. Those are going to allow you to buy heals at shrines. They're going to let you buy keys at shrines, and also teleport stones that let you teleport to any player on the map so that you can reinforce positions and stuff like that as events unfold and as things get crazier. Let's see if I can kill off one of these guys right here. But I do think, oh my god, just out of range. Okay, I do think it'd be a good idea if we find our team. Where's everybody at? They're trying to do something over here. There's a question mark up this way. Let's go see what the question mark is. There may be a few too many enemies for us to solo, but that doesn't mean we can't just get greedy and break that thing open and then steal all the contents real fast and then walk away. It looks like there's another one over here too. This one is a team. We've got to have people come in and you stand inside the circles and then it links you to it. You've got to like stand your ground for X amount of time or something like that, and then you get rewards. I'm just gonna like break some of this stuff. Yeah, if I can just have some loot, please. Now, these little bugs actually not that tough. There we go. I'm gonna try to get all these guys right here just for the XP up. I don't know if it's worth it. What is that? A new halo. Oh, sick. I got a cosmetic. I didn't know that those naturally dropped inside of the game. This is being developed, I think, as a Games for Live service because there is a cosmetic shop. I didn't have a chance to take a look through it yet, so we'll take a look after I get out of this round, and we'll figure out whether or not things are going up for sale inside the confines of 33 Immortal, because that is one of those things, paying for a game and then buying cosmetics, but I think a lot of them are available for having enough currency. You get a currency called Stardust as you're playing through for like objectives that you conquer that will then allow you to buy things like pets. Like that guy's got a cat on the ground right there. It'll let you buy halos. It'll let you buy new capes, new weapon appearances, things like that to make you, you know, flex a little bit on it. Just stun on them a little bit. Let's go. I'm not even full up on XP right now, but everybody else is migrating left. There's not a lot of objectives left to take a look at. So I think what's in our best interest for right now just to focus on XP and maybe see if we can get another level up. What's that? A blessing? I'm immune to damage? Okay. I've never interacted with that shrine before, so I didn't know exactly what it did. Hopefully I didn't hose my team entirely, but the good news is there's no chat or voice chat or anything else. You communicate in this game entirely through emojis, and so it's one of those online games that sort of has like enforced politeness. Let's keep on getting rid of these guys right here. I hate these little spider guys. Always such a headache to deal with. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. All right, dash out. Oh, I missed. Luckily, if I miss, it doesn't drain my stuff. Oh, no. Almost got hit by that. That was a close one. The eyes of hell are on us. It's about to rain fire. Everybody get down. Get down, dude. We got artillery coming on in. We got the daisy cutters dropping. Do I have enough for a level up yet? Man, I need to level up. I need to level up bad. How long do I stay immune to damage for? Damn, I've been immune to damage for a hot minute. I suppose I've been dodging and dipping and ducking and doing the whole dodgeball thing, but like, I don't know if I actually need to. There we go. We've got a level up. Let's take this thing back up to the level up shrine. And we've also got, actually, forget that level up. I don't have any keys. Let me get my level up. We'll get a little bit more attack. And then over here, I don't know if I have enough bones for a key. I do not have enough bones for a key, unfortunately. So I can't guarantee that I'm going to get loot out of this place, but I'll try. We've got one free chest and one lock chest. All right, I think I can live with that. I'll just take my one relic. We got these little spinny-doo guys over here. I hate these little spinny-doo skeleton guys. They're like a pain. They're all over the place. They're up in your business, rocking like bamboo. That was a solid hit right there, though, but I should probably avoid roasting my tootsies on that little barbecue grill that Hell's got going on right there. This is a great opportunity to get some XP, too, so the more enemy we can kill. I would like to bring my stats up so that during the final fight, I'm not like a carry, you know what I mean? Ooh, if we got a boss on the field, I'll get a little bit of damage off on her. Maybe inflict weak on her, too, so that if she hits my allies, she doesn't hurt quite as much. The animation style in this game, very smooth, very seamless, very clean. It's got kind of like a, I don't know, I don't want to call it heavy metal influence. I don't know, it's got like a Saturday morning cartoon thing going on in that it's very slick, very streamlined. It's one of the good cartoons that was on at like 10 a.m., not the ones that were on at like 5 a.m., all right, on a Saturday morning. You know how there was like a quality swap around like 9 in the morning on the cartoons that were on Saturday morning when you were a kid? I don't know, I noticed that. What is that thing right there? Give it to me. A new perk. Hell yeah, perk is good. Perk is real good. I don't have my second perk slot yet, but maybe someday. Outside of these rounds, you get to slot in perks that make your character stronger in various ways and perform in different ways. Got you right there with a nice little hit. I gotta charge up my combo meter though. Oh, I got tagged. I saw it at the last second too. I don't want to get hit by that. When you die, you can be rezzed one time from what I understand, and then when you come back, your health bar will be heavily diminished and grayed out, and if you die again, then you're dead permanently, I think. I'm gonna need to heal after this one, which is unfortunate because I need to spend my bones on keys. I was not trying to take damage right there, but unfortunately I took damage right there. Did everybody else die in here? Oh, he just lit off a super right there. Good stuff, man. All right, torture chamber's done. Let's get out of here. I almost leveled up off the torture chamber too, so that should be good. Come on, big money on this relic. Show me what you got. We got the Finger of the Doubtful. You deal 200% damage to stunned monsters. Well, hopefully somebody on our team has stuns then, because that's sort of like a floater ability up until... I'm going to heal real quick. There we go. You can only buy one of the things from each of the shrine each time you go through. Are there question marks anywhere? There's one south of us. Let's go down here and see if we can get some more bones or something out of whatever this question mark is. Oh, it's a chest. Nice. Hell yeah. Nope, not getting me with that one. I knew you were going to try it, though. Man, I hope somebody has stun. 200% damage would make me hit for like 300 every single swing, non-crit. That'd be spicy. We've got enough bones to buy another heal, but we don't have enough bones right now to buy a key. And I would love to buy a key. If I could get like one more torture gate under my belt before we go into the final boss fight, that'd be nice, acceptable. Got them, though. All right, what else we got going on around here? It wants me to level up. I'm going to take some more attack, man. We're all in on that strategy. One more attack point. Let's get it. And then, do we have anything around here? There's a pot over here. That'll work. Let me get the pot. Good stuff. I don't know if I have time to level up. We're getting kind of towards the end. Once you've killed enough chambers, then you kind of get summoned to the boss. It's got like an extraction mechanic where fire starts eating the map from the edges, and you've got to like run inwards while dodging mobs in order to survive. It gets very hectic and chaotic. It's easy to fall behind and get melted if you're not ready for it, but it'll tell us when it happens and it'll pop up on screen. I need a bone shrine, I think. Where's a bone shrine at? There should be one with the torture gate down here. Let's go get the bone shrine real fast and I'll heal up. I don't think we're going to be able to get a key out before it's too late. Bone shrine, give me some health. There we go, perfect. If you have any teammates around you, they also get healed by the shrine when you do it. We didn't really have any teammates around though. I'm not really trying to mess with you, weird little devil bird guy. If you could get out of my way, that would be ideal. Oh, nice, dude, I got a key out of the pot. Hell yeah, well that saves me $100. I'll definitely take that. We are, however, isolated and alone right now. And we don't know where the next torture gates are gonna open on up. I'm gonna head back towards the herd. That way there's like strength in numbers. I don't want to get surrounded and pounded out here by myself. I don't think the map escalates or anything, so like the game should only be getting easier up until we get to the final boss because you're collecting relics and getting stronger and stuff like that. There we go. What you want from me, Bubba? What you want from me? Nah, you're gonna die right now. I don't want you to attack. I don't feel good about that. Down he goes. Perfect. I'm gonna head back north, I think. There's a question mark over there, though. It's kind of far. I'm kind of lazy. I'm thinking I'm a little bit lazy this time around. But so far with the graphics and whatnot, I guess that was the last thought that I was toying around with before I ultimately got drawn into the conflagration of war. The combat and the movement and the animation and everything in this game are all very well done. It feels nice. There are a few isolated sort of reactions or abilities that feel a little bit clunky, but by and large, I haven't really found myself being like, dude, I don't even want to play this anymore because like I got caught up by some bullshit. In general, the hitboxes and everything feel very good as well. The soundscape is full of Gregorian chanting and like oohs and ahs and all those sorts of things, which is very thematic. And then from there, the sound effects all feel very plosive. They pop, they feel nice, and they lend a significant amount of weight and mass to the attacks that you're throwing at your enemies. There we go. It took me forever. So my dash attack right there that you're seeing me use, that one, it doesn't lock on. You've actually got to judge the distance, and you've got to pull it off properly. And so it took me a little while to get the spacing right, if I'm being honest. My first couple rounds, I whiffed a lot of swings, but once I figured out it's like 2 steps past how far I can dash, then I was good to go. Oh good, the eyes of hell are on us once more. Luckily, it looks like the map is mostly picked clean right now, so we're not dealing with this in the middle of other problems. There is a chest up here, and I would very much like to have it. Let's see if they let me get it. The Ascension battle is unlocked, so that's the final throwdown with the boss right there. Everybody needs to get to an Ascension tile up here. Easy peasy to do if you have a teleport marker. You can just go like that right there. Zoop, and off I go. But if you don't have a teleport marker, the edges of the map are going to start catching on fire and burning away, and you've got to run inwards until you get to the safe spot. Couple of enemies down. I don't know if I'm gonna get a level up here, but I would dearly like to get a level up before the boss. There are lots of little cool effects too, like as the map is collapsing, this little star fills in the middle of the sigil, which is an extra detail that they totally didn't have to animate, and yet they did, and it looks really, really good. I'm gonna hang out over here, and I'm just gonna wound and murder everything that I possibly can. Oh, standing in fire, though. That's not great. Is there a healing shrine over here? I don't think there's a healing shrine over here, so I think we're going into the final boss with a little bit less than ideal HP. Ooh, buddy, there are enemies everywhere. There is not a single safe spot to stand. People are lighting off super attacks. I'll help out with this one. There we go. So that'll put a dead zone in the middle of the map that gets all the enemies all nice and triggered up for removal. So many projectiles flying around. It's really hard to see what's happening right now. I don't want to go out into the smoke, though. I'd prefer not to anyways. Oh, we got a mini-boss over here. Okay, well, we'll start off on her, I guess. Jump in there and smack him while we wait to see where the AoEs fall. Everywhere is the answer to that question. There are AoEs everywhere. One down. Give me them goodies. Yeah. Two down, and it looks like 26 of us are going to it, so like 7 or 8 of us died. I think we should be all right. I will take another attack power level up. Yeah, just keep giving me more attack. 14 attack sounds mighty fine to me. It's taken me from like 80. Oh yeah, I got to ascend. We got to teleport away sort of like superhero style, like how Thor enters Valhalla. And now that the teams have all finished their mini-bosses, we're ready to square up with the final boss, whose name is apparently Cooperative. That's a name that bleeds some pretty powerful alpha male high T energy. I'm not going to lie with you. If my name was Cooperative, I would just sit around all day bragging about it. Like, yes, I am Cooperative. Yes, you read my name correctly. 'Tis I, Cooperative. What are these? Imperial Light. Unique legendary relic. When the boss loses 1 full health bar, all players get their co-op power back. Players inflict 1,000% status effects on the boss. Oh, nice, dude. That'll be good. And here comes ye oldie boss cutscene, which I promise is going to be awesome. The first time I saw this, I was like, yo, they put this in a video game? That looked amazing. So animation is pretty ridiculously ludicrous in this game. Let's get in here and deal some damage to the boss. We'll dash out real quick. His arms aren't going to move, so you got to kind of like watch out for that. Come on. Get them arms out of the way. Get them arms out of the way. He should summon some allies pretty soon that we're going to have to deal with. I will more than like, well, I was going to try to just stay on him, but it looks like I can drop this skull over here. He's still like slamming and jamming and doing his thing. Come on, get some damage off. Good stuff. How we doing over here? We still got a boss left. I'm going to help out. Oh, Christ. I didn't have my dash ready because I dashed out of that other AoE. Good Lord. We need all these guys out of the way so that we can DPS the boss effectively. I guess I can stay on the boss, actually. We'll just keep smacking him up. Looks like he's healing, though. There goes one of his health units. Come on, baby. Soak this damage. Take it straight to the head. Yeah, you feel me now. You feel me now. What is frozen hate? I didn't survive this long last time. Dude, we are staying on this dude right now. Oh my god. Okay, yep, that was unpleasant. Definitely don't want to get hit by that. I'm guessing that was frozen hate. Oh, his heart is actually open now. Yeah, give me that crit chance. Let's keep lighting him up. Just let him have it. There goes. I love the way his health bar is just like melting right now. Very, very satisfying. 483 damage right there. Dude, I've had that thing on my screen like the entire time. What are these? We gotta kill them? Alright, we'll kill these. Like I said, I didn't live this long last time, so these mechanics, like later phases, I did not make it to because I went into the boss fight after my round with like 5 HP left. It was not ideal. There we go. Get all them freezy crystals taken care of. Maybe light up this buggy boy over here. Man, I'm slipping, sliding all over the place. Ah, missed. Can't be near there either. They got that Baron Geddon thing going on right now where somebody's a bomb, so they gotta run out and be elsewhere. I'll put some damage on the boss, why not? I'm guessing getting hit by that is oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead, I'm alive! Oh my god. I'm alive! Just stay on it, dude. I'm all tuned up right now from MMO raiding. I've been spending weeks and weeks training for this moment not to step in the red shit. Oh, he's got some kind of shield. Why's he got a shield? Oh, that one's got HP. 1,000 damage, didn't even scratch it. Get out of there. Man, these ones are chunky. Come on, die for me. Ooh, they're stacked up. Yeah, DPS go. There is cleaving on your melee attacks in this game. So when enemies stack up like that, it can be real, real nice. What's up with this bird over here? What's this? Ow! Okay, all right, all right, all right. That stung. All right, bird's down. And it looks like I think we're back on the boss. His heart's back open. Ugh. He does appear to have some kind of regeneration going. Come on. Oh, they've got to stack together? Interesting. So you got to like cross the beams for that to work. Yep, everybody get away from me. Maybe I'll stay on the boss for a little bit. Oh no, he's got some kind of damage aura going on. It said stack, so I tried to stack on that guy. I wasn't totally sure if I was doing the right thing, but I was like, you know, it says stack. Oof, dubious. Bad luck on that cast right there. We got that AoE right on the spot where we were supposed to stack. Don't it always seem to go that way, though? If it weren't for bad luck, there'd be no luck at all. Big gold Chromagus feelings. Ow, dude, I got whacked. I wasn't fast enough on the jump out. Come on, finish it. Let's go. Pump it. Oh, that one still counted too? Damn. Pump it. Hey, Lucifer is destroyed. Just like that, we get a big-ass chest of goodies. Give me all that. I'll take that, and I'll take that too. Those both look good. It looks like we've got some new cosmetics, it looks like. Everybody's spamming emotes right now. All right, we'll jump on out, and I'll show you the metagame progression here. Other people scored way better than I did on the Stardust meter, that's for sure. Then again, this is only like my second or third run, so, well, you know, I'm playing around with it, but so far I like the game. I think this is really creative and really interesting. It's a new take on cooperative raiding, almost like boss rush, roguelikes, I suppose. I don't even know if I would call it a roguelike. It's somewhere in between like an MMORPG, Hades, like co-op Battlefield. It's got a little bit of extraction mechanics in there. It's clear that whoever was working on this game was definitely looking at all the flavors of everything that's popular right now and trying to mix it all together. I don't really have that many complaints about this game. I actually think that it's really, really rad. There was another game we played like this probably 2 or 3 years ago where you had like 10 players and you went into a dungeon, and it was made by one guy though, and so it never had the community support that it needed to succeed even though the game was fun. So it's cool to see like AA indie developers right now making something rad like this that was such an idea that I enjoyed the last time around. I don't really see too many problems with what they've got constructed here. Obviously, it's early access, so at some point you're going to run out of content, but I'm interested in seeing where the game goes over time. Might be a fun little time filler in between actual real MMORPG raids. So inside of town, what can you do for your metagame progression? Because people watching this are probably prospective buyers. We'll start from the bottom. You've got your daily quests over here. These daily quests, they'll be like kill 50 monsters, break 10 pots, defeat a mini-boss, and you get 3 of these a day, you knock them out, and after 5 days you get a chest that maybe has cosmetics or something else inside of it. Like I said, games is a live service, I roll. This guy right here is Charon. Charon is going to allow you to buy cosmetics. So those things that we're dropping inside of there, those little runestone looking things, they give me different cosmetics, and apparently I got a Siamese cat, which is cool because I have a Siamese in real life. We also got 2 different halos. That one looks like a wiener when it's behind my head, so I'll probably go with that one, although I do like the nautical star too, or the pinnacle. Those are both pretty cool. I can change the colors of my cloak around, but I kind of like the green the best. I don't know if more of these are going to come through either. Okay, so I have now confirmed that there are definitely cash shop purchases as well. They've got cosmetic packs and things that you can buy, which kind of sucks in a paid title. I'm really, really against that. They should probably be earnable inside of the game if you're going to put them there. People paid $20 for the game, dude. All of the cosmetics should be unlockable inside of the game. If the game was free, sure, whatever. Add the cosmetic packs over there. But it does have a cash shop now that I'm looking. I guess I must have missed that button the last time that I came through. Over here we can do our feats. Feats are just achievements, and as you complete them, they will give you progress towards your next feat level, which might give you tokens of various kinds to make your character stronger and buff yourself up. Basically kind of like a measure of how leveled up your account is. It lets you start out with some better bonuses at the beginning of the game. I don't think I see anything, though, that we haven't done yet. So I don't think it really matters. I haven't done Purgatorio yet, which is the next level, or like the next arena. As far as I can tell, I think there's like 3 right now. Let me go up here real fast and take a look. Yeah, so you get a key when you kill the boss of Inferno that lets you go to Purgatorio. I'm guessing when you kill the Purgatorio boss, you get the key that lets you go to Paradiso. And so I love that camera action right there to like zoom out on the focal point of the giant angelic gate. This is the compendium, basically just like a glossary of everything that exists inside the game. These are the 4 weapons that are available for right now. It looks like there's going to be 4 more at some point. Either I unlock them in the game or they're just early, like later on in early access. Over on this side, we've got our perks. So you unlock perk slots as you get further and further into the game and you unlock more achievements. You can slot in these perks. These perks can also be leveled up with the crystals that you're looting out of all of the different chests and stuff that you're breaking inside of the mission. But yeah, I like the game. I don't think I have a huge amount of complaints here. I think the animation is nice. I think the gameplay feels good enough for now. They could definitely pump up the smoothness a little bit and try to get it up to Hades levels. Not a huge fan of the cash shop, but like if it's going to be a games for live service, like what other option is there? I do think that the combat could be a little more complex. It's kind of simple right now. But when it comes to just the game itself, it's a really, really good idea. I like this idea of a condensed permadeath game where you go in with a huge team of players, almost like a co-op Battlefield game, to fight off a PvE mob and try to do objectives, and I think they've got some really good inspirations here. Frankly, this turned out to be much more fun than I expected it to be. I just caught it totally on a whim when I was looking at Epic, and I was like, yeah, I'll give that a go. I don't really have anything scheduled for the weekend, but it's fun. My name is Splat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. This is 33 Immortals, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Bye, folks.